Hello and welcome to number 6 of the UK Pun Off. Today, your host is the lovely Adele Cliff. Let's bring her on to stage.
Woo, yeah.
Woo, there she is, Adele, the queen, the reigning champion, pun champion.
Yep,
Adele, you are. There's a belt.
Right.
Still wearing it.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm always wearing it.
You also wearing it.
Spanish now.
Right, so I'm going to be in the background, basically taking all the comments. Adele is going to take over and host the show.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Bye, Love Dev. Hi, guys. Just me now. Thanks for tuning in again. Welcome back to the UK Pun Off. We're back. We've got more pun topics. I hope you're going to send in your own puns as well. And we've got another special guest this week. So, yeah, I am the current owner of this belt. I feel like maybe our first person we should introduce should be the previous owner of this belt, the fantastic 2019 UK Pun Champion, Colin Leggo. Hello, Colin.
Hooray!
There he is with his snazzy headphones.
Oh, look at they are something like circa 1990. Look at those.
Great. I can't wait to share your Walkman.
We can have a go with my Furby.
Yeah.
All sorts.
My Tamagotchi died. Can you teach me how to reboot it?
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll have a lovely game of Operation, all that stuff.
How's it going, Colin? Are you excited to be back in the punning arena?
Yes. Let's bring it on. And there's going to be blood.
There will be. Yeah, there's going to be loads of blood, like probably sweat, tears, sick, bits of mucus. It's going to be a really brutal pun.
There'll be lots of fluids because you're not technically telling jokes tonight, Adele. It might be a bit cleaner. That's all.
I'm very clean. I always wash my hands. Okay. So, nice to have Colin back. Let's introduce second punner this week is a double UK pun off runner-up. It is Julian Lee. Yeah, there he is.
Hey. Good evening. It's not going too bad. Thank you very much.
Not going too great.
Not going too bad. I was trying to be sort of downplayed a bit, Okay. Everything is all right. Thank you very much.
Everything's okay. What more can we ask? Good. Right.
God.
Cool. So let's get in our third punner, one of our regular punners again. It is Iain MacDonald.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. We've heard he's got a new light. It's been a big week, Iain. What have you been up to?
Not a lot. Exercising once a day, trying to stay mandatory distance away from people. The usual.
Yeah, all the fun things. We've all been enjoying
all the good
all
stuff.
those things all these weeks. Okay, and this week we have a guest. It's very exciting. Guys, could you do me a drum roll before I introduce our guest? This is the UK Pun Championships. She was one of the 8 competitors. She's the brilliant Kat Molinari.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm great. Are you?
Yeah, we're all fantastic, aren't we? Are you ready to pun?
I am indeed.
Good. This is exciting. And as everyone's already seen, sort of in the background, scuttling around pitch side, like our Chris Kamara, we've got Love Dev who's going to be tuning in at the end of each round to tell us some of your jokes, to remind you guys to vote at the end of every round. Remember, at the end of each round, we've got 6 rounds. We'll do at least 5 of them, depending on how many jokes we have. At the end of each round, tell us who you think was the winner of that topic. And then we will, the winner will claim victory. They'll spit in the faces of all the losers because now we've beaten coronavirus, we can do that. Okay, so are you guys ready for the first topic?
Oh, yes.
I have them all on little bits of paper. I'm rustling around. And our first topic is instruments. Okay, so let's start with Colin, and then we shall go clockwise from Colin. We're going to do 3 on each topic. So, Colin.
All right. Okay. I was going out with this girl, and she said to me, "I'll never date you again if you ever play the trumpet at all." I blew it.
Yeah. Nice. Colin starts by blowing his own horn. Excellent start to the round. Okay, Julian.
Yeah. I'm too shy to tell the girl playing the Russian three-stringed instrument that I really balalaika.
Nice.
Nice. Oh my God, Iain has changed his background. It's got it.
Hey, I'm the love dev for this evening.
Yeah, you're our new love dev because our old love dev is hiding. Okay, Iain, it's your turn.
Someone said that I was really rubbish at playing the squeeze box. I said, well, that's accordion to you.
Oh,
Nice,
lovely.
nice, love it. Great range of instruments so far. Okay, Kat, welcome. First of your puns, off you go.
Okay, so if Sweeney Todd worked in a church, he'd be the organ grinder.
Here we go. Yay! I'm so excited. We could create nearly an orchestra from all the instruments we've had so far. Okay, that's the end of round one. Colin.
Okay. I hear that burglars broke into the medieval guitar shop. Despite the police's efforts, they still got away with the loot.
10 out of 10. Excellent loot one. Well done. Julian.
My mother collects thimbles. She also collects snare drums.
Lovely performance aspect to that pun. Enjoyed it a lot. Okay, Iain.
How can I follow that, man? Someone said that I couldn't play the smaller version of the harp. I say it's a liar.
Nice. Another great instrument. Okay, Kat, off you go.
This guy invited me over to his house for sci-fi films.
Kat frozen?
Huh?
No.
Hello?
Oh, go again, Kat. You slightly froze, but now you've unfrozen.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
A guy invited me over to his place for sci-fi films and chill. It was a trombone.
Oh.
Love it. Excellent work. Great. Okay, guys, it's the final round. This is where you would play your best piece of music, so go for it.
All right. My friend retuned his guitar that he'd made out of cold meats, and now he's got tight hamstrings.
So many different elements. I love it.
Yeah. None of them were very good elements, but they're all there.
Look, all the elements are important elements, and I love them all. Okay, Julian.
I've opened a tavern, especially for the brass section of the orchestra, where they can watch adult videos online. That's not the joke, Colin.
I know, but I'm waiting for it.
It's the Pornhub Horn Pub.
Yeah.
Very satisfying, very satisfying. I mean, also, I assume very satisfying as a concept. Lovely. Okay, Iain, your last instrument joke, please.
Okay, if you're going to poke cattle with a guitar, you should make sure that it's acoustic.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, and our last joke this round, Kat.
I watched an orchestra where every member had a broken arm each. It was a sling quartet.
Oh, nice. Guys, what a strong start. You're all very much in tune tonight. Thanks very much. Okay, people watching, who did you like best from that round? Send us, tell us who you enjoyed. And I think we can go pitch side to Lotte Vagapega, who's got some jokes from the public.
Hey!
Oh, that
was a good round. There were some great puns in there. We've got loads of comments. Loads of people have been in touch with jokes. We'll start with Iain Bowden.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Iain. The local farmer accused my mother of sheep bothering after I told her what I wanted for Christmas. I had to explain that's not what I meant by Mambarimba. Mambarimba?
He's got Colin's disease.
Please.
Turns out that reading is quite hard. That's what we've learned.
Yeah, very hard.
Okay.
Not as hard as this one. We've got one by the comedian Frizzle. Hello, mate. How you doing? He says, I don't like E minor. It gives me the EBGBs. That's a great pun. Peter Cole, he's back in again. Peter Cole, Prince often performed with 4 small urban head finalists is Little Red Quartet.
Little Red Quartet.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
mean, urban head is probably not what he meant, but I enjoyed that idea too.
Another one from Peter. I can't stop shoving my tenor woodwind instrument up people's bottoms. I'm a serial sax offender. Nice one there. Okay, we got one from Adrian. I got thrown off a Spanish fishing trawler for making too much noise with a percussion instrument. All I did was castanet.
Lovely.
Oh, you guys are sending them all in. Okay. Oh, Pornhub. Oh, Pornhub Horn Club.
Yeah,
think
that's for
That one's for
Julian.
you. That one's for you down there.
That's Julian.
How many other
Okay.
votes have we got?
Oh, there's loads. There's one from Ben
Yeah.
Emmett, another comedian. Did you hear about the Lord of the Rings character that weren't allowed into the US? Turns out they didn't have the orchestra. Jake Bevan. I was caught stealing mouth organs. I'm a harmonica.
Oh, nice.
They're coming in thick and fast. I think we've got some votes in as well.
Oh,
Yeah. We've got
Yeah.
a number of votes. I would, from my scrolling, I would say it looks like that first round
Cat
is
for that round. Yay.
Cat there. We've got a vote for Colin from Iain. We've got a
Yay.
vote for Julian from Jake. We've got Rod saying Pornhub wins, which is and that's a vote for him. I think the other one higher up was also a Pornhub vote. So I think first round goes to Julian.
Oh, yes, it does. And Abby Lee agrees. There you go, Julian. Right, I'm gonna see you in the next round.
Oh, is that genuinely the first time your sister's seen you doing any stand-up, Julian?
It must be. Yeah, we don't. She lives in Essex. You see,
They have stand-up there.
they have stand up in Essex.
Yeah.
I presume so.
Nice. Okay, great. Well, first round goes to Julian. And that's a vote for Iain, but it's just too late. The votes have been cast. Okay.
I don't feel so left out now. Sympathy vote will do.
Topic number 2. Drum roll, please, guys. It is, very exciting with our guest this week. It's cats.
Oh, cat.
I wonder who came up with that one.
Absolutely no idea where the suggestion for the topic of cats could have come from. Okay, Julian won that last round. Would you like to start this round, Julian?
Not really, but never mind.
Okay, fine.
No, we're okay.
No,
Right.
you can count. No, it doesn't work if I do it for you. I was going to say count me out, but that's that's a different joke, isn't it? Oh,
Right. Right. The French king who invented feline rowing was Louis XIV.
nice. Okay, Iain.
Bristol, London, Glasgow, Newcastle, Edinburgh, and Hull were all waiting in line to take vengeance on this tiger that committed a horrendous crime. Truly, a queue of all the cities killed the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful amount of setup to that joke. I loved it. Okay, Kat, on your specialist subject.
Okay, so I can't believe that the government are telling us all to stay alert about the coronavirus like I'm a meerkat. I mean, I'm just a meerkat, you know?
Very topical.
That was a long pause.
Hey.
I heard a bit of whiskering. Right. Colin, you're up.
Hello. Okay. So I went to the zoo and I was cooking different bits of meat for all the big cats. The puma had ribeye, the tiger had rump, but there was one big cat in the corner that was crying, saying he couldn't eat meat because it made him sad. Oh, what a tender lion.
The shame really brings an extra level to that joke.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we all felt physically through our persons in that joke. Lovely. Okay, Julian.
Last year on safari, I got flattened by the head of the pride. Since then, I've had underlying health problems.
Nice. Great. Okay, Iain.
You know when a cat gets hurt, it makes a noise a lot like me. Ow!
Nice.
There's a Shrek spin-off where the cat becomes a therapist discussing Doots.
Nice. Okay, guys. Oh no, it's not the final round. Colin's at the end. Keep going.
Oh
Colin.
yeah. You
Sorry,
might as well.
lines felt like 3 jokes.
Did I kill it? Did I just kill it? Where you were just like, let's just move on. Like,
Okay.
Well, strap yourselves in because here's another beauty. So I mentioned I was at the zoo. I was at the zoo. I was talking to this lion, and he was so sad because he couldn't eat any of the other lions. I said, "Come on, mate, swallow your pride."
What a productive trip to the zoo this was for you.
It was crazy. I'm surprised they let me in.
Okay, and let's do our last jokes for this round. Julian.
Can't read my own writing, which is a good start, isn't it? Yeah, drunk cartoon cats are really bad at cricket, but when Garfield sobers up, he's not that bad. You need to know about Sir Garfield sobers for that one. I appreciate it's a bit niche.
Yeah,
Wow.
but niche is nice. I'm sure there will be many people at home thinking, finally, that's the joke I've been waiting for.
Some would say he's the greatest all-rounder of all times, but don't knock him. Don't knock him.
At what?
Cricket.
Okay, yay, good for him. I don't know anything about cricket, sorry. I was in a Specsavers advert last year where the whole premise was that I didn't know cricket and didn't know anything about it.
no.
But I did get to meet some cricketers and I didn't really know who they were, so it wasn't that impressive. Okay, Iain.
Okay, I was going to buy I was going to buy a kitten off a Frenchman, but first I had to phone him for a chat.
Wonderful bilingual joke there. Excellent. Okay, Kat.
Permanently cutting cats' nails so that they can't grow back should be considered unclawful.
Ah, nice. Both right and funny. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin, end this round strongly.
All right. I wasn't at the zoo for this, so that's good.
You left
I did, and I went home to my garden, and I got Chitara, Panthro, and Snarf to dig up all the flower beds in my garden. Thundercats, ho! Yeah.
Oh, that one was.
And I've also drawn this. I've drawn the Garfield there, look, for Julian.
That's really good.
Wow,
There you go. Very
well,
nice.
Pabs says enjoying Julian's face as well. He says Julian looks and sounds like every dodgy tradesman on every episode of Watchdog ever. Oh, Julian!
Bloody Scotsman.
I don't think Julian's ever missold me any sort of plumbing or electrical goods, so that feels unfair. Right, let's go pitch side to see what Love Dev's been finding out in the trenches. Love Devs, how's it going down there?
Oh, you guys are great at this. There's so many coming straight away as soon as we started the topic. We have Graham Cheek. He's just been reading a book called Dead Cat. He couldn't put it down.
He's the one who normally does Pilo Post Office.
Oh, we got one from Ian Bowden. I would lend my cat breeder money, but he already owes a lot.
Ocelot.
Very clever.
Right, guys, remember to vote as well. I've got a few votes, but not just.
Yeah, do start voting now. Yes, and don't forget the PayPal at the bottom. Every penny counts towards this. I've got a cat joke. Hear me out.
Hey.
I love silly jokes. Here's one from Eamon. I'm starting a blog featuring famous muggies, but I can't get started. What I needed was a catalyst. Oh man, there's so many out there. Ben's back in. I had a terrible job at our local cat sanctuary. They said it was a scratching post. I wanted to leave, but they had that clause in my contract. And here's one from Rob. What's He-Man's favourite kind of flooring? Lino.
I know.
Wrong program.
One more.
Eamon, my pet Moggy's named after Frankenstein's assistant and loves the Chinese. Though I'd hate to put him into a categorization.
Ow.
Peter Cole, I performed tricks with 2 polecats named Fryer and Bula. Using Fryer today, it's Ferre Bula's day off.
Ferret Bueller's Day Off.
Oh no.
Oh man, there's so many out there. I can't keep up. Colin for that round. Oh, the votes are coming in.
Oh, okay,
Ignore
yeah.
that for now.
Votes. Okay, so we've got one
Oh
vote
my
for Colin.
gosh.
We've got one for Colin. We've got another one for Colin for
Oh,
Thundercats.
good for Colin.
Lego wins by Rob.
It's a strong start for Colin. I've seen
It's a landslide.
cats though.
Got Cat for Cats.
Cat.
That's the cats.
Matthew Bailey, Cats for Cats, and there's a lot more puns, but we can. I'll put them up as you guys do the next topic.
Okay.
Who's won that round? I have no idea. Is it
I
Colin?
believe it is
Colin, I think, isn't it?
Colin.
It's Colin. Yeah,
Leggo's gonna win. I'm calling it.
yeah.
Cat, so it's the second place for Cat, but Colin takes the cat round. Well done.
Oh, all right.
There we go. Okay, guys. Great. So, yeah, we've done 2 topics now. As was mentioned, we have a PayPal at the bottom. So, obviously, if you're enjoying what we're doing, imagine you'd come out to a comedy club. Oh, you would have paid £50, £100 to get in. Not here. You can pay maybe 50% of that amount. No, I'm kidding. Just it would be nice, though, if you donated what you feel like the show's worth. We're going to do puns for an hour. I would say it'd be pretty fair to give us a £5 for that. And links down below. It's scrolling the whole time. Go in there and, yeah, give us a bit of money. Are we reading this? The Yacht Club have put a new dessert on the menu. They have named it Cat and
Cat meringue.
Cat meringue. Cat
Lovely.
meringue.
Can I just say hello to Christy? My girlfriend's son's watching. Hello, Christy. He's 29, by the way. He's not like 3 or something. He's 29.
Would you like the cats? Okay, great. So, third topic, guys. Drum roll, please, again. Oh, excellent drum roll this time. Very well done. And the topic is games.
Okay.
I hope you're all appreciating the level of effort I put into tiny drawings. Look at those die. That's some chess pieces. Incredible work by me. I'm an artist. Okay, games. And with the most gamey of backgrounds, let's start with Iain this round.
Okay, I was tasked with creating a Monopoly board from scratch. Even though I didn't know what to do in my first square, I think I'll make a go of it.
Very nice. I enjoyed that comment from Christian saying, "Halo, good start to the game. Perfect. Well done." Okay, Kat.
Geordie for hello. Hello.
I know. I speak a bit of Geordie. I'm sort of like slightly bilingual. Enough to understand you, but not enough to go native. Okay, Kat.
No, I don't. Oh, this one's shit. Okay. If people want to be addicted to board games, so what? Live and let die.
Nice.
I don't know. I thought I was going to be on a roll with that one, but.
Whoa.
There we go. Right, Colin.
Okay. I was at home having a quick game of Solly. Having a quick game of Solly. Oh no, sorry. Solitaire.
Very good.
Nice to see you.
That was terrible.
Handwriting on that. Did you write it out more than once, or did you just go for it?
No, I just thought of it about 5 minutes ago. So I went,
Very good.
Okay, Julian.
The best game to play to help you cut up old copies of The Enemy is rock, paper, scissors.
Nice. Okay, Iain.
German porn enthusiasts, their favourite video game is Wii Sports.
I would like to, at this stage, point out that you're all like, it's going to be really clean without you doing jokes, Adele. How many porn jokes have you had so far? Absolutely loads. So shame on you all for trying to single me out as the only person who ever mentions porn.
oh yeah, I meant to mention when I was at the zoo earlier, I was completely naked and covered in jizz. So I just thought I'd tell you. Sorry, forgot to mention it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I could tell you were lying to us. Right, Kat, we're talking about games or porn, whatever you want to do a joke about.
Cool. So this one's a bit niche, so only cool people will get this one. So, what did Regina George say to her dog when he tried to play with her? Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
I love it. Guys, have you seen Mean Girls? Okay, Love Dev, can you kick everyone who hasn't seen Mean Girls off this call and
Yeah.
they can go and watch Mean Girls? It's an excellent film. You must watch it. Well, I enjoyed that. Great. Okay.
Who's next?
It's you,
Colin.
Oh, was it me? Sorry, I got carried away.
You will
Was
kick
this-
everyone who hasn't seen Mean Girls off the chat. So, guys, your time is limited.
But you can't sit with us.
All right, here's a joke. My girlfriend fell asleep during our card game last night. Poker? No, she just missed her turn.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, Julian.
The favourite pastime of Wild West legends is guessy games.
Nice.
Lovely. Good. People enjoying the Regina George joke. Also, Ben enjoyed Ian's joke about pissing. So everyone's having a great time. Okay.
I like your comment. Nice.
Oh, okay. Lisa would like everyone to up their game for the final round.
Okay.
They're all a bit dicey.
All right.
So, Ian, final game.
No pressure. No pressure. There was a gentleman wearing a turban who was trying to locate Dr. Jekyll's alter ego. Hide and seek. Colin got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely, great. Okay, and Kat.
There's a detective game that's for young skinny gay guys. Twink Murder. I'm allowed to say that I am a gay myself.
You're allowed in the club. You're allowed. Go for it. Okay, right. Colin.
Okay. Oh, when am I going to remember the name of that game that uses colourful numbered cards? Uno's.
Hey.
Lovely. Okay, final joke for games. It's Julian.
I couldn't stop playing a Russian tile matching video game, so I had to get a Tetris job.
Lovely. Oh, I love games. This is an excellent topic. Okay, guys. Let's go and see what Love Dev has found out about all of you and your favourite games. Oh, it's lovely. There he is.
Here
Down
I am. Right.
and pick
Ben.
up
That was a good round, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Ben's come in touch. He said he's brilliant at the wheelbarrow race in Sports Day. Every time I win, hands down.
good Ben. Practical advice as well as a joke.
We've got Jake. I played a game where you have to own all of the stables on the board. It was called Monopony. Peter Cole, before I played her at poker, she donned a mask made from the meat of wild mammals. I thought, oh no, she's got a game face.
No,
Nice.
I like
Okay,
that.
just
Yeah,
imagine-
mate.
I'm reading these
Can I
out.
just-
Make sure you vote for your winner. Okay, loved it.
Can you imagine? Colin looks like he's chopping up his coke there in between.
I'll show
You
you
got
what
your
I did in
credit
a
card, Colin.
Yeah.
We don't have a drugs round.
I'll get you ready.
Frizz, Jerry Paxson begins a game of Scrabble. He plays starter for 10. And Peter Cole, I've just inherited an old Chilean's man entire estate on the quiz show. Who wants to be a Chileanaire?
Nice.
That is nice.
Very
Okay,
nice.
we've got loads. I always shake my dice when I play a board game. It's just how I roll.
Nice.
Mm.
Very nice.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, get your votes in, guys. They're coming in, actually. The votes are coming in. Tetris Jab was fantastic, but the points go to Kat.
That's one for Kat. Okay.
Way,
Kat,
nice.
We've got
Julian for the win.
Julian.
Julian.
Cat for Mean Girls. Joe Cologne.
Nice.
Cheers,
Another one
Christy.
for Ian. For his
Right.
golden shower of puns. Got Julian for that round by Duncan.
Nice.
Got another one for Julian. It's his
Oh.
sister, obviously. Family
Ah,
don't count. We got Julian for that round by Peter Cole. Another one for Kat to win.
Oh,
And Lee, Mr. Lee. That's all it says.
It's a Julian for a games round. Well done.
Julian.
What I was doing, Julian, I wasn't cutting up cocaine. I was drawing you a picture of the dog that lived with Garfield. Look.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. That's Odie the dog. My childhood was really boring. Thanks.
Oh, well, who would have known as a UK pun champion as an adult that you would have had a weird childhood? Absolutely none of us could have predicted that. Okay. Oh, we've got some lovely jokes at the bottom, guys. Thank you for sending them in. Right. I think we've got time to do all 6 topics today, but let's see. Okay, there's 3 left. I'm shuffling them. The drama is building. Oh, and the next topic is shoes. Oh, there you go. I often feel like shoe jokes are beneath me, but it's good to have. Right. So, I think let's start on this round with Kat.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll converse about shoes. Okay. My female friend was rubbish at making shoe puns at first, so I had to train her.
Okay, Colin.
I had a joke about some OAP shoemakers, but it was a load of old cobblers.
Excellent to get a cobbler joke in nice and early in the shoe round. Okay, Julian.
Yeah. Sad news. The Dutchman who invented inflatable shoes has popped his clogs.
Yeah.
Oh, very much looking forward to that. Everyone who's seen Julian's joke. Lovely, right, Iain.
I made the transgression of spilling my chocolatey coffee into someone's shoes. It was a moccasin.
Nice. Okay, right. Second shoe joke. So we're making them a pair. It's Kat.
Fair. I once made a pair of heels out of hash marijuana. They were my Mary Jane platforms.
Nice. Okay, right. Colin.
This is a bit similar to one of Kat's from a previous round, but I'm going to go with it. It's similar. I went to a pantomime and was disappointed to see that the lead character was a feline with chronic foot ulcers, puss in boots.
Yeah.
Oh, the much grosser version of the joke we had earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, shoe jokes are good for the soul, guys. They very much are.
Yeah.
Okay, Julian.
I lost my job working for a Scotsman. I got caught with me dick in a welly. He told me there was no fucking a boot.
Nice.
The jokes will be cleaner. Okay. Right, Iain.
Right, instead of wearing leather boots, my vegan friend made her own by using loads of little nuts, and she saved a load of money. They were cashews.
Nice. Look, Iain, 2 points from me because I'm a vegan, so well done. Okay. Yeah.
A guy in my area got arrested for kicking cows. The shoe he wore was his beef Wellington.
Nice. Very much an unvegan joke to follow the vegan joke. Okay, Colin.
It was utterly rude.
Oh, I think they started running out of ideas towards the end of the Indiana Jones franchise. The last film was just about him going fly fishing whilst wearing high waterproof boots, waders of the Lost Ark. It's not even a shoe. It's not even a shoe.
Is it? No, when you have waders on, they have foot bits, don't they?
You do. Absolutely, Adele. Absolutely, Adele.
I guess by this logic, though, tights are shoes, and I don't think tights are shoes. And
it's not bunch of wood if you put them on your feet.
Shoes.
I don't think tights are classed as shoes. Are they?
I think they're classed as hosiery.
Shoes?
I thought that was what you were saying. Tights are classed as shoes. I don't know.
Right. Okay, we should move on. This important discussion feels too big for this. Okay, Julian.
I don't know. I want to make tight puns. I've been stocking up on them.
Hey, good.
I'll see myself out. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. Always happy to help another woman climb the ladder. Okay.
That was sheer brilliance. Does that work?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Good. Wasn't sure.
Never judge a person who drinks aromatic tea until you've walked a chamomile in their shoes.
Very nice.
Nice. Okay. Last
I
one.
felt after the last one, it had to be a little bit more lowbrow. That one, yeah.
You took out of the one and you said something nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I showed an American friend of mine my marathon shoes. He said, "Those are sneakers."
Oh, nice. Yeah. It took me a second.
Iain says these jokes are a bit sketchery, which they very much are, Iain. But that's 3 jokes each. So let's get over to Love Dev and see what he's been finding out pitch side.
Right.
Okay, those aren't shoes in your background, Love Dev.
Oh yeah, they're not. I forgot to change it. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I've been trying to keep it with it. First time I'm doing it, so here we go. Graham Cheeky. Do you like my new shoes? My friend is a cobbler. These boots were made for walking. Ben has said, my dance teacher said I have 2 left feet. So when I went on holiday, I packed my flop-flops. Jake, people crept in and stole all of my shoes. Turns out they were sneakers. Ian Bowden's back in. My shoes make fun of me for being a gluton. They're moccasins. Are those types of shoes? I don't know.
Moccasins. Yeah, moccasins.
Okay, Jake had a joke about sandals, but it flipping flopped.
Nice. God, we got loads of them. Yeah, remember to vote for us as well, guys.
Yeah, get your votes in that as well. What kind of shoes does a sad fish wear? Minnow. Minnow.
Really like that. I don't know what I'm saying.
At least I know my trainers will go to heaven because all the shoes have souls. That's quite a sweet one, isn't it? I fancied someone on Twitter, so I slid into their DMs and they told me to take off their Doc Martens. Oh man, there's so many out there. I can't keep up. The votes are coming in as well, by the way. I want to play a game with my mate Bert. Baccarat, he suggested. I think he's got. That's the old.
He's too late.
He's probably in another country. There's probably like a 10-minute delay. Okay, so here's the votes for you, Adele. We got Julian.
One for Julian.
Another one, Abby. You can't keep voting for your brother,
Abby.
Abby. I'm not going to put any more at Abby's up. If it says Julian, it's not going up. Duncan, Julian. Oh well, guess you have got this one, mate.
Whatever.
Julian again. Colin from Frizz.
Yes.
Ian for cashews. Julian again. I think Julian's winning this round. Ian's got one by Peter Cole
nice.
and another one for
I
Ian.
think votes for everyone here.
Cat's kicking ass. Mike Shirton.
Where's Cat's
There
round?
we go.
Right.
See you in a bit.
Please, Love Dev, thank you very much. Okay, Abby
Sorry, I
said,
just saw that
I
comment.
don't usually find Julian funny, so this is nice.
That was what I captured about.
Very lovely, Abby. Okay, well, Julian has taken that round. It's a solid 3-1 to 0-0 lead for Julian, so the rest of this round's really about pride, guys, so get it. Okay, so let's swap back to Colin for our penultimate round. Before we do, you may all be liking Julian, but you know the rest of us are here too, and I promise we're good. So if you've been enjoying the show, go to our PayPal and send us a bit of money. The cost of a coffee or a beer or a house, whatever you feel we've been worth. Yeah. A lot of that. Okay, there's 2 topics left. I'm picking between the 2 of them. It's 50-50. What are we going to get? Drum roll, please, guys. Oh, it's Canada.
Canada.
I really struggled to decide what I should draw for Canada. That's meant to be a maple leaf.
Maple leaf, yeah.
Looks a bit like a spider's web, and that was a mountain. Yeah, it wasn't really okay, but that was my best effort at drawing things for Canada. Okay, so Canadian jokes. Let's start with Colin.
All right. People don't believe me when I tell them the Canadian Prime Minister is called Justin. It's Trudeau.
Hey, getting the Trudeau joke in there early before anyone else.
Thank you.
That's the very reason I wrote 4 jokes for this topic. I thought whoever gets in first gets that one.
Everybody has got a Trudeau joke.
You did it just in time.
Nay.
Christian Jones Gardner, he lives in Canada at the minute.
Oh, well, he can be our expert then and give us an expert opinion on who's the most Canadian in there joking. Okay.
Right, and that's mine then. The largest Jewish community in Canada is in Nova Scotia.
Nice. Okay, Iain.
Every time I'd enter the Canadian laundry raffle, I'd win a peg.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, Kat.
My hairdresser's Canadian, so I knew she'd be great at curling, but that's a sweeping statement.
Double pun in there, double pun. Very nice. Okay, Colin, we're back to you for some more Canada.
This is very tenuous, but hey, there we go. Okay, here we go.
And the UK pun off.
On moving to Canada, Meghan Markle discovered that their photocopier won't produce pictures of her son or her, but it prints Harry. The photocopier joke.
Whether Canada is in any way involved in that joke, but
they've moved to Canada. Come on.
Okay.
Fair enough. You should hear my third joke, so I'll take that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a Canada joke, but I cannot. Very good. Okay, Julian.
As we all know, Bryan Adams is Canadian, and my favourite Bryan Adams song is the one where he's saying it's when a couple perform oral sex on each other simultaneously. The summary of 69.
Very good. Okay, Iain.
Right, when I was going to Canada, I was going to sell a couple of Vauxhall cars. Now, I'll admit that the Astra was pretty banged up, but the Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Look, Nova Scotia is a great pun, any way you look at it. I like that it looks a bit like you're phasing in and out of Canada with the Okay, Kat.
How does Harry Potter fight off Canadian Dementors? Quebecto Patronum.
Lovely. Super nerdy. I love it. Okay, last Canadian joke. Do you not get that one, Julian?
I don't know much about Harry Potter, sorry.
Oh.
It's all right. I'll just try to slither it in.
You're here for the younger folk, though. It's all right. It's not my demographic.
But also, J.K. Rowling, no. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, very much true. You can like a thing without having to think about who made it. Okay. Yeah. Right. Let's go, Colin.
I'm just trying to pick the least shit of my 3 other jokes I've got about Canada. Okay, we'll go with this. It's not good, but I'll do it with confidence. I broke up with my girlfriend whilst hiking through the Canadian mountains. We were going through a rocky patch.
And telling us it was shit beforehand certainly didn't undermine that joke at all.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know how to sell them.
Right, okay. Last joke, Julian.
I invented a vacuum cleaner for my Ford Transit in a city in Canada. Vancouver? No, Toronto, actually.
Lovely. If I could see the visible shame on Julian's face, but we enjoyed it. Iain.
Right, do you know why all LGBT events in Canada take place before September? Because Pride cometh before the fall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't just happen in Canada, though, does it? It could happen anywhere. Okay.
Oh, okay, well,
Cheat out.
Oh, I see. It's Colin being
Mr. moving to Canada to
I was in a zoo in Canada.
and thought this. Right, last Canadian joke from Kat.
On Canadian cruise ships, the hokey cokey is the most popular game because that's what it's all about.
Nice.
Very good. Nice. It combines two topics, that jokes. Lovely. That jokes. I can't speak. Okay. I feel like now would be a great time to go pitch side to Lovedeck. Nope. Oh, there
Here
he
I
is.
am.
Oh, in Canada.
In the Canadian mountains.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
Right then, we've got loads of jokes. I don't know if I get off them, to be honest. All right, here we go. Christian, a Geordie lad really wants to go to Vancouver, but he had to ask his dad, can I go to Vancouver? Please, Canada.
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 Oh, dear. I really like this one. Adrian, I spent a year in Canada and came back with a liver disease, which is weird because I only drank Canada Dry. The best bit is that's true as well.
We love a fact.
I love a fact. That's a great joke. Here's one from Rahil. When I visited Canada, I poutine a bit of weight.
Oh.
Nice.
Amen. What's a Canadian's favourite snack? A mountain bar. Frizz Frizzle. The Canadian police arrested me for selling bootleg copies of The Sound of Music. Crime every mountain.
Nice,
Oh.
Frizz. Nice.
Most provinces in Canada really like hockey, but there's one that's having none of it. Oh, I dated a girl from Manchester, but we broke up when I couldn't find a Northwest Passage.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Bad Fellow, more like it.
Okay, Lisa. My dad suggested to take a gap year abroad, but I didn't have the money. I Canada. Oh, similar.
Canada, yeah.
Similar. Oh, the votes are coming in now as well, guys.
Oh, yeah. Send us
Right. We've got Iain from Jay.
Oh, Nova Scotia. Popular joke. Joke for Kat from Ben. We've got another Harry Potter is very popular with the kids, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, another Harry Potter joke. Okay. Any more? There's one for Iain.
Iain for the Canada round. We've got another one for Kat. Looks like Kat stole this round. Frizz says Julian.
He's voting for Julian.
Another one for Julian.
Oh.
Where was that about? And we got Iain again from Duncan and Adrian.
So now it's a tie between Iain and Kat.
None for me on that route. What?
Colin, we all
If it was a photocopy around, you would have won hands down.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Okay, guys, Kat and Iain are going to do a single joke about. Well, if you have it, do both of you have a spare Canada joke or not?
It's I'm just gonna do the Nova Scotia one. I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
What now?
Do you have a spare one, Iain?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have them. Okay, Iain. Off you go.
What is a Canadian comedian's favourite curry? Seth Rogen Josh.
Nice.
Nice, very strong.
Don't laugh at his joke, Kat.
Okay, Kat.
Okay, cool. Okay, when I visited my Jewish friend in Far East Canada, she took me to all the Jewish cuisines, so I really got to Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Very nice. I would like to say, I mean, Iain's joke was excellent, but we have had a late joke vote from Eamon for Kat, which technically means that Kat
All the Harry Potter fans.
Controversial.
So it's a win for Kat that round. Iain is winning. Iain's not going to come back ever again.
Iain doesn't like dead eats, does he?
No, not much luck in them.
Okay. Look, well, we're on to our final topic, and it's going to be exciting, guys. It's going to be great. Final topic. Drum roll, please. Wonderful drum roll. I'm loving it. It's DIY.
Oh, yeah.
What did you draw, Adele? That's clearly a saw. Thanks for noticing. And a hammer. Excellent, excellent. I'm such an artist. Okay, guys. Well, he was robbed is the wrong word, but beaten to the punch somewhat unfairly in the last round. So let's let Iain.
Well, look at the new comment.
Oh, is there a new comment now? Oh,
take it back and vote for Josh.
That's not how voting works, mate. I think a lot of us would like to revote after many different elections, but we don't have to do that. So, I'm afraid the round has ended. We've spoken about.
Oh, this is DIY already. Get rid of it.
To be fair, I think it's okay to change your opinion based on new information. So
Oh, it definitely is, but you won that election, Kat. Don't let them take it away from you. Okay. Look, you might have lied about how much money you were going to give the NHS, but
yeah.
You did drive around in that lovely bus for a while, so that was good. Yeah.
Okay, DIY. I think this can build to a real climax this round, so we'll start with Iain.
Okay, there was quite a high-ranking police officer doing a lot of odd jobs around the station. Everyone would go up to him and say, "DI, why?"
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Kat.
So since this is the last round, I'm going to take it really seriously, guys. So this is not a drill.
Use of props, very good.
Okay, thanks. Nailed it. Okay.
Me? Okay. The climax of the small metal spike speed eating competition at B&Q was amazing. In fact, it was nail biting.
Excellent. Okay, Julian.
I've invented a pickaxe so advanced it's considered groundbreaking.
Very good.
Yeah,
Exciting for all of us as well. Where do we invest? Okay. Right, Iain, second joke on DIY, please.
Okay, what dating app do 180-degree power tools use? Angle grinder.
Very good.
Fair. I hear there's a virus going round that you can catch from the upper edges of a room. They're calling it COVID-19.
Very nice, very relevant. Okay, Colin.
The staff in my local B&Q were really helpful when I was buying clothes for painting and decorating. It was a good overall shopping experience.
Yeah.
Very nice. You really tamped down the shame that you were feeling there and tried to sell it, and I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, Julian.
Apparently, kicking balls over rugby posts in the attic is not what my girlfriend meant by a loft conversion.
Very nice.
Very good. Okay, final jokes for the DIY round, guys. So finish off what you're doing. Okay, Iain.
All right, my favourite piece of DIY equipment is a kind of novelty one. It's got this bracelet on the end of it that once you press it, it all lights up like the night sky and plays the American national anthem. It's my star-bangled spanner.
Such a lot of effort to get there, but was it worth it?
Yes, it was.
Paid off. The guy who sang the song "I Like Big Butts" is now a professional handyman. Sir Fix-a-Lot.
Nice. Okay, Colin.
I got an old fat handyman to come over to my girlfriend's flat and remove all her wallpaper on her birthday. I mean, that's the last time she'll ask for a stripper.
Okay, Julian, last joke of the round.
My favourite Bowie film is the one about the careless electrician who dies at work, the man who failed to earth.
Excellent. Very
Take that,
good.
Harry Potter fans.
Oh, pardon? What was that, Iain? Sorry.
I was just saying, take that, Harry Potter fans.
Yeah. I think you can I was going to say I think you can like electricians and Harry Potter, but of course electricity doesn't work around magic, so you can't. Okay. We all know that. Okay, so let's go down to Love Dev and see how good his reading's feeling.
Right, I had to get talking about reading. I thought let's get this one up first because it's so long. We'll move on to Eamon's. I consult Gus when I DIY. That way, I keep the spirits level.
Very nice.
That's the spirit level. Reminds you of Roger Swift. Graham Cheek. I couldn't park on the third floor of the multi-story for all the ghosts. It's the spirit. Oh, it's another spirit level.
Have you thought about reading these in advance, love, Dev?
No, I can't keep up with all the comments.
Julian,
Okay, well, ignore Mick Jagger's shit. Mick Jagger's shit at DIY in any room. All he wanted to do was paint it black. Eamon's been throwing them in thick and fast. When I DIY, I have to remove my beloved pet chimpanzee. I know it's for its own good, but for me, it's a complete monkey wrench. Frizzle, Sean Connery is very pleased to have finished his IKEA project. I'm beside myself.
Shelf.
There you go. Block do my loft conversion. I'm glad you're there. Block do my loft conversion has had bad breath, so I gave him a tic tac.
Nice, Steve.
Yep. Don't forget to get your votes in. There was an intruder in the line outside of the Wasps only DIY shop. There was a bee in the queue.
Nice.
There we go. We've got the votes coming in, Adele.
Shall we? What we got, love, Dev?
Right, we have got Iain wins for Star Bangled Spanner.
Ian. Okay.
Got one for Julian for the fail to Earth joke.
Okay.
Ben, Kat for the win. Another one for Kat. Iain again. Peter Cole.
Votes all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Julian, you've got one. Another one
down there. Anyone else?
There we go. That's it for now. Oh, Jake's just sneaked in. Iain. Kat wins from Jenny.
It's really exciting. Okay, any more votes, guys? You got at best 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Get them in. Iain.
And another one for Kat.
Same people.
And another one for the people voting for Iain again. Okay.
That's another joke. Okay.
Another joke. Okay, Iain takes the DIY round. Yay. Guys, great work. So that's it. That's all of our rounds. And I can declare this week's winner is Julian Lee. Yay! Congratulations. Well done, Julian. Anything you'd like to say? Anyone you want to thank? Anyone?
No, I would like to thank all the people who watch and send their jokes in because I genuinely love the fact that they interact and it makes us feel that we're not just telling each other jokes, we're actually telling jokes that people listen to. So I genuinely want to thank everyone who's paying attention and sending their jokes in, and thanks to everyone who took part tonight. Excellent.
Good, great. Well done, Julian. Thank you, Kat, for being our joke. Excellent work.
Thanks, guys. Oh, can I just clarify something, by the way? I know my fringe looks really shit, and yes, I did cut it myself, and yes, I know I don't know how. I'm aware.
It's all fine. If anything, that's very relevant for the last round we had, so well done. Okay. Right, so well done, everyone. We'll be back next week with another special guest punter. I believe it's Richard Pulsford next week, so Richard Pulsford fans, get in early if you want a seat. And guys, if you've enjoyed the show, as we said before, pop us a little bit of money at UK Pun Off on PayPal. Is that you? So Julian's telling me it's going to be at 7 next week, which arguably would be on the posters, but yes, it will be at 7 next week. And yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please come back next week. We'll be here. And thanks very much. Thanks to Love Dev, wherever he is now, just sitting in the background, practicing his ABCs. Oh, there he is. He's coming back. Right. So just popped in to reveal his face. Okay, guys. So yeah, join us again next week and follow us on Twitter and Facebook and everything like that. Hope you had a nice time. Bye.